Hello, this is Eric of Not BIOS, and today I'm comparing the Sennheiser MKE 600 versus the Audio-technica AT4040. So I'll be labeling above which microphone I'm speaking through, so watch for the MKE 600 or the AT4040 as an example, and I'll be listing those back and forth between the microphones depending where I'm speaking through. I put one to left channel and one to right channel, so that'll be of course, in stereo when it's playing its respective microphone. Right now, I probably am playing both microphones, one through each speaker. So what I'll be testing here is right now, as it is, then I'll be using the low end cutoff. So the low cut 100 Hertz, or the low cut, I believe this was 80 Hertz on this microphone, which is the AT4040 was 80 Hertz low end cutoff, and the low end cutoff at 100 Hertz on the Sennheiser. And by the way, the Sennheiser, as far as I understand, at least with my other audio interface, when I use a low cut, it cut down the noise in the silence. In fact, let's do that test quickly, and then we'll proceed to testing with different lines. I'll be using an instrument, then I'll be testing at a distance. So it's just out of the scene. First, say if you're doing YouTube and you want your microphone as like a shotgun microphone just out of the scene, and see which one is actually better for that purpose. Don't forget to try on good speakers or good headphones. So you don't have to pay a fortune for good headphones. You just need something that's $30 USD, $50 will get you something pretty decent. Don't look for bass-tuned headphones. You want natural sound. It doesn't cost a fortune to get natural sound, so you can actually listen in detail. A mobile phone is very lacking, and they lack, especially in the deep tones mobile phones. I had rumbling in a video I made, and I couldn't hear the rumbling on a mobile phone whatsoever. So you're going to lose out on some of your tones with those small little phone speakers and iPad speakers and stuff like that. You really need better audio if you really want to hear the nuances of a good microphone. Now let's listen to the silence. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the low cut filters and listen to the silence again. Now the low cut filters are on both of these microphones right now. So right now you're listening to the low cut on the Sennheiser and on the Audio-technica. Now let's listen to the silence. What you're hearing now is a Sennheiser MKE 600 using a bare mic test. Now to test with this wind muff on and see how it sounds. The audio you're hearing right now is from the Sennheiser MKE 600. How am I coming through? Let's take this wind muff off and see if there's any difference between that and a wind filter. So right now we're using a pop filter on the Sennheiser MKE 600. Is there any difference in audio? So it's a bare mic with the pop filter. Now let's listen to the silence between its regular profile and its 100 Hertz low cut filter on. The audio you're hearing now is from the Audio-technica AT4040. How am I coming through? Now let's move this pop filter off and see if there's any difference in audio or if I get plosives. The audio you're hearing now is the AT4040 from Audio-technica. How am I coming through? Now let's listen to the difference between regular and 80 Hertz low cut filter on. So this is me talking from the capsule about 3 inches away to 2 inches away. I guess about 3 inches away right now, 3 inches away from the capsule. So this is me talking from the capsule about 3 inches away to 2 inches away. I guess about 3 inches away right now, 3 inches away from the capsule. And now let's go to about a foot away from the microphones. And I'm about 2 feet away. And way back here, I'm speaking about 3 feet away from these microphones. How am I coming through? And now let's go to about a foot away from the microphones. And I'm about 2 feet away. And way back here, I'm speaking about 3 feet away from these microphones. How am I coming through? And before I do too much, you can see the microphones right down here. So they're facing way down low, right near my guitar. So let's check that out. And I'm going to try to face the hollow right between these microphones to make it as fair as possible. Now with the guitar pick. Now with the guitar pick. The MKE 600. Hey man, what you trying to say? I don't think I can stand this now. We are through and through, through and through. Hey man, what you trying to say? This time I think that we're through. AT4040. Hey man, what you trying to say? I don't think I can stand this now. We are through and through, through and through. Hey man, what you trying to say? This time I think that we're through. Maybe you're doing voices for acting, like, hello, this is the great and mighty warrior. Beware, I am here to get you. Hello, this is the great and mighty warrior. Beware, I am here to get you. Hey man, what you trying to do to me? 'Cause you can't do that. Hey man, what you trying to do to me? 'Cause you can't do that. So right now I have both these microphones set up as if I was doing YouTube with these microphones. So the idea is to face it towards you, generally just out of the scene. So the capsule's facing up towards me this way, and the capsule's facing towards me this way on each microphone. So this is the AT4040 right here, and this is the Sennheiser MKE 600, this long one. So you can get an AT4040, so you can actually hear them on each channel. And yeah, right now I should have the channel separated just so you can hear one left, one right at the moment. Now let's get to testing as if you're doing YouTube. Hello, this is Eric of Not BIOS, and welcome to my review of the Sennheiser MKE 600 and the Audio-technica AT4040. Which wins, which loses? You be the judge. Hello, this is Eric of Not BIOS, and welcome to my review of the Sennheiser MKE 600 and the Audio-technica AT4040. Which wins, which loses? You be the judge. This is my review of each of these microphones, the Sennheiser MKE 600 and the Audio-technica AT4040. If I know correctly right now, I believe the Sennheiser is like 20-ish% or so more expensive than the Audio-technica. But the Audio-technica cannot connect to a digital camera when you're out in the field. Sound rejection. Right now with these two microphones, I want to test one simple thing. That is noise rejection. So if I speak around different points on the microphone, how much is it going to reject a sound? Generally, shotgun microphones like the MKE 600 will generally reject more from behind, but look how long it is. So if I go way back here on the AT4040, is it really going to be any different per se? I don't know. Let's do a test. And I'll label each microphone as I do them here, because I'm going to do the same rotation around both microphones to make this as even as possible. So let's see. Testing the microphone, 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 testing the microphone. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. And let's go right behind both these microphones. And I'm both behind at about the same distance away from both these microphones on the back side. And if I go closer, if I go closer, if I go closer, if I go closer, right now it's kind of hard to gauge where I am, especially if I talk from above. I'm talking from above, down, talking down from above. And let's go back to the front. Testing the microphone, 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 testing the microphone. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. And let's go right behind both these microphones. And I'm both behind at about the same distance away from both these microphones on the back side. And if I go closer, if I go closer, if I go closer, if I go closer, right now it's kind of hard to gauge where I am, especially if I talk from above. I'm talking from above, down, talking down from above. And let's go back to the front. Right now I'm pretty much right on the Sennheiser MKE 600. How am I coming through? Right close to the microphone capsule. The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. Now let's test the other one. Right now I'm pretty much right on the microphone capsule of the AT4040. How am I coming through? The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. Both these mics have their own audio profile. One of them can go much louder if you actually speak into the microphone, especially with the AT4040's pad. Now let's read out the sound pressure that can be done with both of these. So the Sennheiser MKE 600, we have a sound pressure on battery level of 126 decibels, and on powered, well, then we have 132 decibels sound pressure maximum. However, on the AT4040, we have a much higher sound pressure. The AT4040 can do 145 decibels of sound pressure. That means it can go way louder. And if you touch the pad to -10, you could do 155 decibels of sound pressure. That is insane. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to Not BIOS Studio and help this channel grow. Now let's talk about some different details. Right now the audio you're hearing is using my Arturia AudioFuse Vision 2 speaker out directly to my digital camera, so the audio quality is not going to be the same as recording USB to PC. That's always going to be the best audio option for an audio interface. Sennheiser MKE 600, what's better about that? It can connect to a digital camera. The AT4040, which you're listening to right now, cannot do that. When it comes to noise floor, the AT4040 is the winner with a lower noise floor. How about for speaking and other purposes? Well, that's a very, very hard thing for me to tell the differences. But the one point where I can find a major difference, a major enough difference to I can clearly hear the audio difference, is when I play guitar, the AT4040 was brighter and had a more open soundstage over the MKE 600. So for instruments, definitely the AT4040. This is my review of the MKE 600 and the AT4040. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments below. What's your experience? Thanks again for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.